Hello, it's Trekker Joe, and I got the song working. Everything. The stabilization, the torpedoes, everything. I mean, at least I assume it works. The only discrepancy I noticed, this has 512 shells. This one has 488. And I really don't know why. Actually, I can test. I'm just gonna like fire this a little. It's actually really satisfying. And not that kind. Yeah, that should reload 488. I don't know how it has packed an extra bit of shells, but I'm not going to complain. This thing is going to really do a lot, though. I have, like, it has everything. Like, I don't know if I mentioned, like, the sensor turret. I probably had. But yeah, it has a turret that with the sensors mounted on it. And quite a few people, at least, I know at least one person who was kind of interested in that usage. But also, like, it has advantages, yeah, for sure. You can always keep static sensors trained on something, which is really good. Like, that's really strong. That it also comes at the cost of focusing a lot of your sensors on, like, in one place. Of course, in a ship like this, I can just have sensors on every turret. And because I have sensors in every turret, I have tons and tons of redundancy. And like for each turret trained on something, the better it aims. Which that's the point. Anyway, what we're going to do today are actually a couple things. First off, I want to get to this thing. Like for the song, I want the song to go through and clear out this area and get to this resource zone. That's a plan. And when he's done with that, I will have these forces already grouped up with these so that I can attack this gantry without fear. And then, in preparation of getting to, like fighting the white flares, I am going to start setting up a space relay system. One which will allow me to get resources from point A to point B at blistering fast speeds. And the idea is to have a single craft that serves to move all the resources around. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick save game because I noticed something really odd about it. Like something really bad. Like it might crash again. Let's just see. This thing. It didn't crash. I'm happy. I'm actually really happy. So this thing, I'm going to just have you build in the background. Of course, I was going to use this hydrotech to build stuff with. I still can, actually. The plan with hydrotech is to have it ready so that I can then attack, build a resource node here. And it's not going to have enough resources on its own, but in our campaign to help clear the map, the song should do that for us. We're up against a paddle gun prototype. I don't think that thing's going to stand even the slightest bit of chance against us. Let's just show who's boss. And calibrate our weapons. Also, I probably didn't need to start the battle without even looking at it. That's a mistake. But it won't matter. We're doing a lot. We're taking out their missiles. Our missiles are going through. And we're landing most of our shells. I don't know. At these long ranges, it might be better to reduce the velocity. I mean, lower velocity is better against shields, after all. Yeah, look at that. Just like, it didn't stand a chance. And we didn't take any damage. We took, like, maybe absolutely no damage. because a paddle gun can be blocked completely by our defense matrix. Oh, awesome. Anyway, this thing's going to take a while to build. But the trick with this, though, is once I do that, I can then build a... I can then start to build crates up in space already. Like, I don't have to launch the crates. I can just launch the ship. Have a ship full of resources and build resource storage crates, and then build rockets that transfer resources to those crates. And then all I have to do is set up the mothership to gather resource from those crates, so that I can then just tell it to either continuously go and gather resources between each crate, or just like wait, let them sit in their resource pools, and then just like go and like snatch it, like snag the resources, which will, it should hold more than enough to build an entire assimilator, which that's sort of the intention. And so basically, if I can have multiple assimilators by the end of this, that would be great. I'm just gonna let it be intercepted. Never mind.
Receiving.
Let the song attack, because I don't want to ever risk losing the hydrotech for no reason. This time, we're going to prepare ourselves for an attack. We're going to send it in. This thing needs to be right here. And let's just see. These are really small craft. Red tuna, the flying squirrel. Easy. People say the flying squirrel is annoying, but the miniguns the song has, it stands no chance. On top of that, since they only shoot missiles, we're just going to block all that. Just delete it. That's why I built the defense matrix. Okay.
Receiving. Gunnery and turning off. Gunnery enabled.
Just turn on. Okay. That was really bad. That thing almost crashed. Anyway, we managed to win.
Receiving.
So I'm just going to put you back into combat. We're going to pull all you.
Moving now.
I think I know why. And then you are just going to go in here when you're done with that. Anyway, it seems to be moving. Shadow's freaking out again. I might just turn those off, considering that they don't look good. Okay, got rid of the annoying flicker. Unfortunately, that meant getting rid of the shadows too. I kind of like the shadows, but if they're going to have this kind of weird flicker popping in and out kind of thing going on, then I may as well just have them off until they have it fixed. Let me know though. I'll turn them back on if you guys ask me. Anyway, our conquest continues. So all of you can attack this.
Receiving.
And I'm going to be on the Forerunner. We shall see. What is this like? We have two Forerunners that are going to run into each other. That's fine. I'm going to have them kind of staggered in broadside. In a broadside, like this.
Receiving.
Like that, basically. That way they don't, like, hit each other. And the boomer is actually fine where it is because it'll draw fire. So now, let's just take a look. What do they have? They have a swordfish. That's not going to last long. They have coastal defenses, a small house, and a cannon fortress. as well as a medium house. So, we're going to capture all of these and just scrap them, and then add them to our mainframe back home, which that's going to be fun. Anyway, make sure the battle's full-sized. Begin. And if they, I can always go into the combat screen. Oh, what? Let me fix that. Okay, already taking some damage. They might run aground. But one of them hasn't even loaded, apparently. I should have known better. So, yeah.
Engaging now.
Okay, everyone take that out. Don't take out the houses. Okay, off, 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 and off. I think we won. So, now it is time for me to capture some vehicles. Well, some buildings. I came in through the window. Pop. One more. That's two. Of course I could have just used the doors, but no, where's the fun in that? When I can just hop through the window like some kind of Ada thief. Come on. Where are you? Oh, I see you. You're in the corners. That's one. Come on. That's two. I'll just go through. Close my enemy. And both of you, you get to be scrapped. I'm just going to scrap both of you. And all of you, just going to make sure everyone's back on combat mode. And we'll just pull all. We have forces incoming, 2 Corsairs. Okay, we're just going to set up our defenses like this. And the song is just going to, I want you to attack this guy. They have, what, paddle gun, a Rotuna, and a scuttle gun. Now, Rotuna and scuttle gun, I don't really care. Paddle gun though, could be scary. We have metal though. We have metal armor, and we do have some strategically placed shielding. It's not very strong shielding, but it is strategically placed. But unfortunately, the main defensive system, which honestly, like, it doesn't do well against miniguns, which causes me to question why I even designed the song the way I did. If I was going to pit it up against enemies like the White Flares. Like, it does have firepower to match though. Actually, more than match. Like, outmatch. So anyway, I actually think I like this. Going to be fighting them in this little area. So I'm going to turn us to the side. That way we get a full broadside off on them immediately. Also, can't save the game? No problem. Let's increase the size of this battle because I want to fight everyone. And the first thing I want, this guy. Yes, system knows. We have some torpedoes, but they're going to be taken down by Seekers. Nope. Unfortunately, they're going to have to be taken out by our missile defenses. Seekers are to try to prevent that from happening. but they're not that great, as you can tell. So yeah, this thing doesn't have much.
Receiving.
Okay.
Taking command. You're in control.
Patrol
Moving now.
mode. Have to use patrol mode to keep it from doing anything stupid. We're going to be wasting our ammo. Wait, there's shots getting through?
Moving now.
Also, we got some rocks. It's... Oh yeah, that's pretty much going to block us. Missiles should lock. Get a lock. Go back into combat. Too damaged. Yep, we're fine.
Gunnery enabled.
Just turn off. There we go.
Taking command.
So we're ready. This thing did work out. It's just going to bump, isn't it? Yep.
Receiving.
Hydrotech. I need you here.
Now. Moving now.
And I need
Listening.
send this ferry right here.
Moving out.
It's going to give me the resources I need. I'm just gonna caps lock it while it builds. Come on, get out. Yep. We never played around with phase nukes. That could be a thing. I mean, I built those things for a purpose. And honestly, against the white flares, I'm probably going to have to fall back on these quite heavily in order to defend my base from like stragglers. And I feel like maybe having like 10 to 15 of these would be a good way to stop them. And also considering they're nukes, they're self-sufficient, they're powered by RTGs, which means I can have them anywhere. It wouldn't be a bad thing. It wouldn't be such a big problem. Like sending just one of these would take out a coffin nail. How about this? I'm thinking sending a phase nuke after... Yeah, let's send a phase nuke after them. So we're going to send a nuke after them. I'm going to die, by the way.
Listening.
I'm just going to have you here. And we'll begin the battle. And so what's my speed? Speed. So I'm going to save over the phase nuke. Now if I check, 60 meters a second. I'm just going to, so it goes 61 meters a second. So this thing is fast. I'm going to get off. Corsair, yeah, it even has missiles. And 2 guns, but it makes no difference. It's about to dive. It's also going to do a warp in. Come on, come on. 2 damaged. So I just took one out. And of course, that was actually devastating.
Moving out.
And one of the Corsairs is so badly damaged that it can't possibly defend against me. We're just going to take these Corsairs head on. Funny thing is, because the missile destroyed itself, this Corsair, how? Okay, quick question, how? This thing is too damaged. Like, yeah, It's just going to roll over and die because it was struck by a nuke. Like 100% of a nuke's power. Like it's split in half. It's the little things. Yeah, anyway, this thing couldn't stand a chance. Also, none of you guys should actually attack salvage. That's a no-no. That's a waste of ammo, and it means that I have to wait here longer because you guys decided to unload more of your clips on you. On them. Sorry. On you.
Receiving.
We have a pilfer. We have a shrike. There's, okay. We have 2 shrikes and a pilfer. This thing's definitely going to target the pilfer. I'm going to put it here. It's going to be right here. I'm going to put this guy on this side, the opposite side, or close to the opposite side. Basically she's going to bombard them and basically just destroy, wreck their faces. And I'm going to increase the battle size because without the distraction, the nuke's not going to be doing much. I'm also going to verify this area is a safe area to spawn the Sog into. Yeah, she's safe. She's safe. Let's begin the battle. Take out this pilferer. Now this is the kind of thing that I have designed the song to fight. So yeah, the song is actually worse at fighting these than any other craft, which is why I have the nuke. Come on. Come on. Oh no. It actually was clipped. Oh no. Our nuke was hit. Okay, that was a waste of a nuke. Okay. Still, we're doing really well. This thing was shredded. We should have taken some damage ourselves because we're not very heavily shielded. Actually very lightly shielded. Just like... And that Shrike should be going down any moment now. Yep. Okay. That wasn't what we wanted. That was... Like, even though... Like, that was pretty bad. So, let's just make sure this thing is going to reload, hopefully. This thing used a lot more ammo. That's fine. I'm not too worried about the main cannons because those things reload as they fire. What do they have? A Barracuda. They have a Barracuda. They have 2 Barracudas. Okay, this is actually really good. So we'll just like, you know, like fight this as soon as we can. This is going to be hard. We're going to do full-size battle. And we're going to make sure the song is in a broadside. We're going to put this thing right in their face. And we'll compare. Distance might be too short. I'll back it off just a little bit. Just a little bit. It should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. The 2 Barracudas against the song and a nuke. This time, we should see the nuke actually go off. Oh, really? Really? I had set it to max. Yes, spawn in, please. Come on. Missile has to reach its target. Yes, it's going to reach the target. Oh, what's going on? Oh, jeez. I'm going to die, by the way. Oh. Okay, since the Phaze Nuke is browning out. Okay. Now I just spawned on top of a nuke with no battery. Yeah, that's one possible misfire that I can have, is if it doesn't go off, then it'll brown out and get stuck. In the meantime, we may have bitten off way more than we could chew. But we're doing it. We are stopping them. Taking serious hits. The Barracudas can't repair fast enough. We've already taken out some of their smaller craft as well. In addition to that, our defenses have stopped them. Also, freeze. It froze. Yeah, our nuke not going to be able to do anything. It's going to try. Look at that thing. Just like peeking forward with the thing. So yeah, anyway, what's going on? Okay, it is detonating the projectiles as they come out. And its anti-aircraft guns are all engaging separate targets. We have lost our rear guns, both of them. That is actually really severe. Their craft, they're going kamikaze, that's why. Oh jeez, we're taking huge hits because of these kamikaze aircraft. Our guns really should try to focus on the bigger aircraft. Yeah, we are taking out the aircraft though. Oh, I'm so happy that that's a thing. So they can't directly deal damage, but they can kamikaze us. We have so much resource on us though. Wow, we actually gained a lot of resource. Yeah, this could go on for a while. Come on. We are landing hits. And it is damaging them. I don't know. I mean, in theory, that AI shouldn't even work without detection systems. Well, with the detection system, so I'm not sure. Anyway, we have a ton of materials just left all around for us. And our ship is extremely damaged. We'll repair though. So that's what we're going to do in between episodes. The stage is now set. We found our, hopefully, I plan on having little satellites placed in each corner. And then what we're going to do is we're going to declare war on the wife layers themselves. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, this has been Tracker Joe.
Moving now.
And
Receiving. Moving now.
yeah, we got quite a few plans.
Moving out.
What am I doing here? No, I don't want it off the map. I want it to repair over here.
Listening.
Yeah, that's going to take a little while because I chose to repair it somewhere where it wouldn't be finished. But at least it's somewhere where we have infinite resource.
Receiving.
Just going to take a quick look at this. 45%. That means that okay, so the next episode, we're going to put in our satellite network. We're also going to put in, well, we're going to put in our space-based resource system, which means I can finally scrap the ferry. And then after that, well, by the way, 54 meters a second, I'm just going to have the song. The song will be repaired because, well, it can repair itself, and being able to like regenerate like that, that's pretty nice. So I'm going to have these forces join up with the song, basically. And what I'm probably going to do is, because I have so many craft, I'm probably going to put them all into fleets and just have different fleets of craft that are like just by category. And so the nuke fleet is going to be the best fleet. I forgot something. We had done something, and I forgot. You can stop repairing for a moment there. I forgot something extremely important. And that is this. Come on. So close. There we go. I can't believe I had broken those AI mainframes down and took them off, but then I almost forgot to repair that, and I only realized when I was editing that I never actually did this. Yeah, anyway, how is this? Yeah, it's still draining the resources. It will eventually catch up. But geez, I can't believe I allowed myself to forget that. Well then, the actual outro of the video. See ya.